What is up? This is your LA in a minute, and I'm here on the eastern bank of the LA River, a physical and geographic line that splits Los Angeles into two. So in a special episode brought to you by Culver City Toyota, it's pretty easy to see why this line would determine east side and west side of Los Angeles. But the thing is, there's some communities west of the LA River that consider themselves the east side. So I want to know once and for all, what is LA's real east side? Let's get into it.
The East Side versus West Side debate in Los Angeles is an oft-argued, controversial topic in Los Angeles. The thing is, it's not specifically a geographic boundary. It's often cultural, historical, or socioeconomic. And there are stereotypes associated with the East Side and the West Side of LA. West Siders are often perceived as being associated with beaches, upscale restaurants, and the entertainment industry, while East Siders are often seen as artsy, hipster, and DIY. But that's a superficial approach that doesn't address the racial or economic divisions, or even the real East Side. The differences between the real East Side and West Side of LA are stark in terms of racial composition, financial status, and cultural makeup. And the division continues to be fueled by gentrification and fears of erasure. Redefining neighborhoods as the new East Side robs the true East Side of its character and history. Because to be clear, there are no officially defined boundaries between the East Side and the West Side of Los Angeles. There's the historic East Side east of the LA River, mostly Latino neighborhoods such as Boyle Heights, Lincoln Heights, El Sereno, and East LA. The East Side is synonymous with the Chicano movement, Mariachi Plaza, El Tepeyac, and the East LA Classic. It's the place where Russians, Jews, Latinos, and Asians were once relegated, but are now proud of. Then there's the other East Side. Enclaves like Silver Lake, Echo Park, and Los Feliz opened boutiques, art galleries, and cafes, pushing out discount stores and markets as the area is gentrified and began to call themselves the East Side, as did the LA City Council at one point. At least by 2014, the Silver Lake Neighborhood Council passed a motion to rescind use of that term for their neighborhood. Mostly symbolic, but it was a start. And while the growth and development of LA continues to shape the city, it seems like East Side might be the appropriation of a term that's more than a word. It's a culture. Now again, there's no official dividing line, so different people have different opinions on what is the West Side and the East Side. Some even say La Cienega, others say Western, and some people actually say the 405. So the fact that there's no officially defined boundary leads to disagreements about which neighborhood belongs on which side. Seems pretty easy that the LA River would be the dividing line, but again, it's more than which side. It's not geographic.
So I want to thank Culver City Toyota for bringing us this special episode on the east side of Los Angeles, which has different meanings for different people. But the thing is, if you're looking for the heart, the soul, the community of the east side Los Angeles, you better look east of the river, because that is the real east side of LA. All right, LA, it's been a minute.